What's up, gamers? This is Provo from Average Gamers, and August has come and gone. We had some interesting games that came out to keep us occupied. Me, myself, I love Agents of Mayhem, and I've been playing Sonic Mania since it came out. But with August ending, September's rolling up, and there is even more games coming out. So many games, you won't know what to do. A lot of interesting ones, some big titles coming out, and it's just getting us ready for our big holiday season where all these major titles are going to be dropping back and forth, left and right, one after another. So let's not waste any more time, and let's get into the top 10 games coming out in September. At number 10, we have FIFA 18. Now, this is one of the sports games that come out every year, with most of it being around the same with updated rosters, improved graphics, and FIFA 18 is going to be no different from those. Now, they are doing a few new things with it. They're doing a real player motion technology, using a system to make the players more reactive like the actual players are, so it looks like you're actually playing them. So if you know your players and you are playing with them, they'll be reacting just like they would in the real world. They're also trying out new styles, new different types of AI with different personalities that will learn as you play with them and adapting with them. The positioning, the team styles, a lot of that, the core that's FIFA is still going to be there. So people that are dedicated FIFA fans, they're going to love it. They're working on the atmosphere, playing with the weather, how accurate the weather is going to be with the game. So they're trying a few things out different. But the Alex Hunter is coming back. A lot of people love that, and it's coming back for the next season of that. So this looks like it's going to be a good overall game, a traditional FIFA game for everybody that loves it, for what you've been playing all year long. FIFA 18 is set to release September 29th. At number 9, we have Project Cars 2, and the first Project Cars had a warm reception. A lot of people liked it. It was a kind of a change of pace from the major titles, but with this one, they're coming out even stronger. In Project Cars 2, you're going to have 180 cars that you can choose from, both being the most modern to retro and classic cars. You're going to have one of the largest track rosters that you can use, that you can drive on any time of day or night, wet or dry, using all types of elements. They're using a lot of systems to make it very accurate. So if you're a big simulation person, this will be your interest. You'll really like it. Project Cars has always been a big simulation game, and they are not scared. They're not steering away from it one bit at all. Now they're designing this one to be a possible esports game, so we'll see how that plays out later on into the game. But they're doing a lot of changes. They're actually building a VR headset for it to be used on PC. Hopefully that can come over to consoles eventually, with up to almost 12K resolution when you use the VR on PC. So that sounds like it's going to be very interesting. But like I said, Project Cars 2 has always been a big simulation. So if you're in the simulation, you might want to check this one out. Project Cars 2 is set to release September 22nd. At number 8, we have One Piece Unlimited World Red Edition. This is a port version over to the Switch. So if you played the previous version, then you know what the game is about. In this one, you get all of the DLC that came out for Unlimited World Red, and a little extra into this one. Like I said, this is a port over for the Switch game, so if you played it previously, you know what this one is about, but if you haven't, this is your opportunity to get into it. This is an open world game full of side quests, creating allies, fighting villains as your favorite anime character, One Piece. So if you haven't had a chance to play this one and you want to get it for your Switch, this is the best opportunity to get it. One Piece is set to release September 29th. At number 7, we have Knack II. Now, this game, when it was announced, was kind of a surprise that the sequel was coming out, because this was a big game, one of the first games that came out for PS4, and it got lukewarm reviews. A lot of people liked it or didn't like it, so it was kind of surprised that they came out with a second one. But they plan on doing better with this one than they did with the first one. Now, Knack II is a big platform action-based game, so that hasn't changed. They've improved on the platforms, they've improved on the puzzle solving, making it very unique. You're going to be using a lot of Knack's abilities now, with newer abilities, with over 20 different moves that you can be using with Knack. They're going to be incorporating a co-op play, so 2 people can play. You can seamlessly jump in, jump out, your friends could jump in, and there'll be certain combos that you guys can do as friends, which should be very interesting. But we'll see how this plays out. Knack II is set to release September 5th. At number 6, we have Metroid Samus Return. Now, this is a mix of a remake and a remaster off the old Metroid game from Game Boy being brought to 3DS. And at the core, it's still going to remain a Metroid, but with some new added features. With a new ability called Aeon, which will give you different melee abilities to contribute to your old moves along with some more new moves. But the core is still a Metroid game. It's still still a side-scroll shooter with a lot of action in it. So this looks like it's going to be very interesting. Hopefully it'll turn out good, just like Crash Bandicoot and Sonic Mania. Metroid Samus Return is set to release September 15th. At number 5, we have Dishonored: Death of the Outsider. Now, this Dishonored game takes a change of pace, because this time you don't play as the usual heroes from the first 2 Dishonored. In this one, you actually play Billy Lurk, a hired assassin that links up with her mentor to go after the legendary Outsider, which they believe is the reason everything has been going crazy in their kingdom. Now, even though it's going to be a new character, it's still going to be at the core a Dishonored game. You're still going to have the options of whether sneaking around or brutally killing everybody around you. It's all up to you. You can do a mix of it. But at the core, it's still going to be the same. You're going to have new weapons, new abilities. And from what we've seen, it looks like it's going to be very nice. It looks like it's going to be a Dishonored game. And this is one game I'm looking forward to. I've been a fan of them since the first one. So I definitely plan on picking up this one and seeing how it plays out. Dishonored: Death of the Outsider is set to release September 15th. At number 4, we have Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. This continues on the story of the Marvel vs. Capcom series, with a lot going on in this one. In this one, you're going to have to be fighting Ultra Sigma, a mix of Ultron and Sigma from both of the universes trying to destroy the world. So you have heroes from both sides trying to stop him, and villains from both sides trying to help him in the world. And it's going to be a lot in this game. In this one, you're going to be able to use the Infinity Stones, which will give your players an advantage, which will help boost them in the fights, either giving them godlike powers or defense abilities. All depends on the type of stones that you use. There's going to be a lot of replay value for this. It's all past the storyline. You're going to have a bunch of different multiplayer modes that you can play. You're going to have rank, casual matches, global leadership boards, online lobbies, even a spectator mode, with a lot to look at and a lot to see. This is a big game to be coming out. A lot of people in the Marvel vs. Capcom universe have been looking forward to this game, and I'm personally looking forward to it myself. I haven't played one in a while, so I might pick this one up and get into it. Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite is set to release September 19th. At number 3, we have NBA 2K18. This is another one of those major yearly titles that comes out, and one of those big sports titles with the core being the same and with a few changes here and there. Of course, you know they're going to be improving on the graphics, improving on the ball ability, handling abilities, updated rosters with this game. A couple of small changes they plan on making with this one is there won't be any parks, but they're changing them to playgrounds. So it looks like it's going to be the same concept, just changed around differently. And they're going to have, for another change, there's not going to be any shot meters for layups. So that should be interesting how that's going to play into playing online against other people. But at the core, it's still going to be an NBA 2K18 game. And it's going to be a powerhouse as a sports game coming out this year. NBA 2K18 is set to release September 15th. At number 2, we have Cuphead, another game I'm looking forward to playing, and I'm really hoping this game comes out this month. It's been pushed back and pushed back so many times that, like I said, I'm really hoping that it comes out this month. But if you don't know what it is, to give you the backstory on this game, basically you're a Cuphead mugman and you guys make a bet with the devil. You lose the bet and you have to do his bidding. And basically it's a classic run and gun style shoot 'em up type game, drawn back using 1930 style cartoons and music. And it's a fun, interesting game that I can't wait to play and looking forward to getting. So like I said, hopefully it will not get pushed back. This is one game I definitely plan on doing a review for when it comes out. Cuphead is set to release September 29th. And at number 1, we have Destiny 2, a game that's been looking forward to by many of gamers. And after the betas that have came out, everything that we've seen about it, a lot of people are looking forward to it. Some people don't like the changes, but we will see how this plays out. This is going to be continuing on the story from Destiny. This time we're going to be dealing with the Red Guard of the Cabal as the main enemy, but as you know, in the Destiny universe, that's going to transit to other enemies. Now there's going to be a lot of changes to the core of this game, along with the weapons, the mechanics, the multiplayer, Crucible going to 4v4 instead of 6v6. So I know that's made a lot of people feel different, especially my partner on this channel, CFH. But we're going to see how this plays out, and hopefully it is going to be good. Destiny 2 is set to release September 6th. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is our top 10 games for September. Like I said, there's a lot of more major titles coming out, and it was really hard to try to isolate this down to 10. Just to give you another example, another major game that's dropping is NBA Live 18. I know that one's kind of been under the shadows lately, but that one is dropping along with a lot of other titles. And like I said, this month of September is going to be interesting. I plan on doing a bunch more reviews for a lot of these games on here, and probably some more games that weren't listed. So let me know what you think. What games are you looking forward to? Which games do you plan on getting for sure this month? Leave your comments down in the comment section below. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. I am Proto, and I will catch you guys later.